So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We are just getting started. And he's picked it up out wide. Nicely spread. Bernardo Silva. Oh, nice touch. João Neves. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Neto. Mbappe. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Now it's Dembele. Olise. Oh, he's goal side. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this is Rabiot. Oh, super ball. And the finish! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
He's had it taken off him. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's come back out to him. Goal! France! And France are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Vitinha cuts out the pass. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Mbappe! That is good strength. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Dembele. Clipped into space. And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Upamecano. Quality ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Spread it left. And he's quick to return it. Ronaldo gets over and intercepts. Pedro Neto. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Bruno Fernandes. There's the shot! That was quite a hit. Hernandez, given the lift of his goal. He is through here. Can he get on the end of this? Good challenge. Excellent challenge. They get a throw in. Threads one in, doesn't quite get there. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Portugal go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed.
Portugal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Opts to play it back. João Neves.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Dembele wins the duel this time. And it's Bernardo Silva. Saliba. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Doué. That's been slipped through. Araujo. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that was nowhere near his best. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's the throw.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 10. Número 8. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Vamos dar lugar a uma
Now it's
substituição.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Mendes. Very nicely done. Pedro Neto has it out wide and in space. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
That's very neat. Pedro Neto wants to run onto this. Ah, such a clever touch. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! That's another chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Portugal making further changes here, and in quick succession. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Portugal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Mendes makes the interception. And here's João Felix. Over to the right flank. Chance, surely! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Now it's Dembele. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Chouameni. Looking for the run. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, great chance! Lovely feet. Good ball. Chance for a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Nuno Mendes. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Pinches it off him. Chouameni. Upamecano. And Cherki. Akliush. And that will be the final act. Portugal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the game that little bit quicker than everyone else. He's got fantastic technique too, and that allows him to weigh his through balls to near perfection, as well as keep hold of it when he's under pressure. He's a real leader out there, someone who can take control of the game and maintain it.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now he's off and running. Tacho gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's straight offside. Now, can they get him away? Lovely ball and a... Mbappe! Goal! France! And France are in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Rice. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. He has a look up. Oh, takes a shot! Spread it left.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
France very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. He's looking wide. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to pass it through. This looks promising. He's in. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Distributed tidily.
France couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Cucurella. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's opted for the long pass. Oh, good spread. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Yamal. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Rice. That's really well manoeuvred. Fiore.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
France looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Guardiola spots it and intercepts. That's a shade optimistic. Molina bops him off it and wins back the ball. Modric. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That is good alertness. Over to the right flank. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Fiore. The message is clear, none shall pass. Cucurella. And he was quick to react.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Guardiola. There's the crossfield ball. Played out to the left flank. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. France come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
France can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Rice. Neymar. And this is Neymar. And reclaimed it in a trice. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Neymar. And here's Neymar. Big chance, corner. France with the corner, there first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And the through ball. And this is Count. Oh, he's had a shot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8.
This then to draw level.
10.
A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Neymar, great defending, strong and determined. Zabani kept his eye on it, and he's there. 60 minutes played. And it's Cucurella. Yamal, the man with such great vision. That's going wide left. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's going right the way across. No, that's been intercepted. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Neymar finding himself in space. It's Neymar! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Cucurella. Looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Spread to the right. That looks a good ball through. Messi. Pinches it off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tries to play it through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Neymar. Rice. He shifted it to the flank. And Cucurella. Alexander-Arnold ventures forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, there's a probing ball. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Yamal. And this is Messi. Great ball. And the finish!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And he's had it nicked away. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Mbappé, voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Je vous demanderai de bien vouloir prendre
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling.
This guy Marco Reus is going to be so important here, Peter. He's the one who has to be the outlet as the team push forward. He'll often drop into that number 10 position, offering support to his teammates. He's just constantly on the move.
He's one-on-one, surely! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Messi. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. France really could have done without this. This to make it 1-0. 1-0! Just one winner! Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that looks a decent ball. Caicedo. Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That has not gone well. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through, showing good feet. And it's Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. And he's had it nicked away. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. And this is Shevchenko. Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And this is Messi. Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
He's found space here. That's cause for mild irritation.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Looking to play him in. And it's Molina. Alexandro wins the duel this time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Shevchenko. Cucurella. France have reclaimed it. And here's Messi. He's found a way through. And it's Messi. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. France present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. post! He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Rice. A probing pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Caicedo. Alexandro. Yamal. He is through here. Now it's Mbappe. And that has been cleared. And he was quick to react. Modric. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Brilliantly cut out. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That is a great pick out. And this is Messi. And this is Messi. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Messi. Neymar.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe. Molina. It's played through for him. Yamal. That's put paid to the danger and claimed it back swiftly. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. Reflections on the first half?
France are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 45 minutes to change their fate. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Shevchenko. That pass isn't the best. And here's the chance to counter. Tacho has given away a free kick. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Caicedo proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Changement.
Martinez clearly engaging in mind games here. Wonderful save by Martinez. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Rice! Oh, denied at the last. Cucurella, Neymar, and they win it back again. Distributed tidily, and this is Messi. He's got away. It's a pretty loose pass.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 8.
France choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
But pour l'équipe.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Le numéro 11.
And that's it.
Changement pour la France.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
À leur place, le numéro 19, le numéro 18. Chers spectateurs,
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Cleared without hesitation. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally you'll be bound to see him in the final third where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he plays one through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Rice. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a danger shot, surely! Goal, France! And France are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
France have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Messi. Ball's played through. Oh, that pass isn't the best. That pass has been well intercepted. Son Heung-min looking to receive it in space. Koundé, great vision. And he cuts out the supply. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Ugeri. Oh, that's nice. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Fernandez. Messi. Oh, good read. That has ended up in no man's land. Good ball, good take. Valverde. Valverde, upright and purposeful. Played out wide. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oyarzabal is onto this. Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ugeri. There's the delivery. Oh, well played. And it's Rice. Koundé. And it's Rice. He won't be happy with that one. Caicedo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fernandez. And they win it back again. Played out towards the right wing. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's picked it up out. And there's the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And he's in on goal. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Son Heung-min. Chips it through. Valverde. Well, that has not gone well. Son Heung-min.
France have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Good ball over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he latch on to this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
1 minute.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
France can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So the action resumes.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruggeri. Looking to play him in. Saka. Deftly away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yamal looking to receive it in space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good spread. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's on it, can he get away? That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Thinks one through.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Robertson. And it's made its way to him. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that is a little under... That's rather hopeful! It's hit the upright! Ruggeri. Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Short changes him with that pass. Jimenez gets across to intercept that. This looks promising. Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pacho. Now Ruggeri. Caicedo. Now, can they get him away? That's a shade optimistic.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good take in a good area. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Yamal. Half an hour gone in the second half. Probing pass. Fernandez. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold, neatly clipped into space. That has been cut short.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Le numéro 18, le numéro 19, le numéro 10. Le numéro 13.
Well seen, saw that coming.
Le numéro
He
6.
read that really well and stopped it.
Le numéro 8.
Neymar.
Le numéro 5.
Oh, such a
Le
clever
numéro
touch.
21. Neymar.
It's
Le numéro
Neymar!
26.
Oh, it's come loose.
Le numéro 7.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's there to belt it away. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. I think we're just about done here. He's in a great position here.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Oyarzabal.
Oyarzabal really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Tries from distance. Oh no, this does not look good. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
So off we go then.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Sabani. Ruggeri.
Good play on the left-hand side here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And the finish! Goal! France! And France are in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he get it through? And that... Oh, he's all alone.
Shot a goal! And he hits the net. 2, and we've barely begun here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, he's been caught, shoots! And a neat finish! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Barcelona cut their depth. Oh, they could be caught out here! And he cuts out the supply.
Mbappe! And there's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Oh, good-looking ball. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Messi is always looking to break lines. Bellingham. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal, France! And he is just ripping it up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
France leading now. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Can he finish?
Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pacho. Ruggeri. Pacho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Saka going face-to-face with his great rival. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Can he finish? Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry.
And he shoots!
Koundé. Valverde. Rice. Oh, robust challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Mbappe.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Bellingham wants to run onto this. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defense. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Bellingham. Ruggeri is the guilty party there. Ruggeri gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass is just off target. And for the first half, that is that. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. Here is the first touch of the second half.
France can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Martin venturing down the left. He's a sharp little ball here. Andrić for Valverde. Valverde making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Saka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ruggeri. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? And he welcomes it in. Mbappe.
Real chance!
Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi plays it short. Valverde was in no mood for any of that. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And he's there to get it away. And he's quick to return it.
There's the shot!
They want to be quick to recover this.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Bellingham picks it up from the goal kick. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Valverde did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, no joy this time. Played out wide. Tries to play it through.
Tries a shot!
It's a loose ball. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Cambio de jugadores.
Can he get on the end of this? Great ball if he can get there. Andrić goes sliding in. Now it's Mbappe. Cucurella. That's good vision.
Oh, shooting chance!
Martin. Diaz. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Andrić. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Looking for options for movement. That has been cut short. Neymar. Strong running down that left flank.
That was lovely, that.
He's having a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Time then
10,
for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 8, Messi. El dorsal 7, Neymar. el dorsal 5, el dorsal 9. Serán
And it's
sustituidos
Lopez.
por el dorsal
That looks a
20,
decent ball.
el dorsal 19, el dorsal 22.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well read, nice interception. Aims beyond the defence. He's got away. Zabani defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Not where it came from.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Yamal, this might spell danger. Caught offside that time. Martinez claims comfortable. That's been cut out, well played.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Now he's got space here. And that should get the job done. Oh, what has happened here? Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he is going into that little black book. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got such searing pace, Peter. He gets to the byline in the blink of an eye, and from there his crosses are pinpoint and very hard to defend against.
This opposition defence is going to have its work cut out, trying to keep him quiet.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Van Dijk clears.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Oh no, this does not look good. And it's Messi. And he's forced to go back. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. To Ketela.
Goes for a shot!
And here's to Ketela. To Ketela! Oh, it's hit the post! Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Valverde is in a really good position out wide. Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Valverde! And he's heaved it away. And they're back on the ball again. Andrick is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he welcomes it in.
Can he finish? Goal, France!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Après 21 minutes de jeu.
France have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Rice. France currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Camavinga looking for options for movement. In with the challenge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Saka. It's a throw-in. And it's Valverde. Approaching the half-hour mark. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Corner. And we have our very first corner. Kubo clears it away. Camavinga. And now a sudden chance to counter. This looks promising.
And he shoots!
Oh, good finish!
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
France are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, perfectly measured that. Koundé, that's an imaginative pass. Valverde providing an outlet on that flank. Koundé. And now they can clear their lines. De Ketelaere. And he plays one through. And this is Messi. Surely he can't. Shoots! Cleared away. Scholes with the cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No, that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Une minute.
He's cut it out. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he can clear it away. And the referee has signalled for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So straight into the second half. Now it's Messi. Saka. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Scholes. That is ended up in no man's land. De Ketelaere. And this is Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's De Ketelaere. Not the most accurate pass. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! And that is expertly dealt with. Camavinga clears without hesitation. Played out wide. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Knocks it out wide. Saka finding himself in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Saka given the lift of his goal. So we've reached the hour mark. And the pass is intercepted. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Messi is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been won straight back. Saka. Ruggeri. And here's Saka. Mbappe! It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Spread neatly. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Valverde. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, that's a fine interception. Van Dijk. Shot a goal! Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Jordi Alba getting forward. Just about up to 75 minutes. But that has not gone well. Saka. Kubo carries the ball down the right.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Le numéro 17. Le numéro 18.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
À leur place, le numéro 8. Le numéro 21.
Oh, good
Le
play!
numéro 9. Le numéro
Decent
26.
attempt, but not
Le
quite
numéro
good enough.
15.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Great defending, strong and determined. Cucurella, and it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! Yes! And they are disappearing out of sight. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
A case now of complete control. Into the last 5 minutes. Yamal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's shifting through the shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he's gone direct here. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all
today's
the
match.
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate
Against
crowd
France.
demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Fenerbahce have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Molina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to He's having a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, he's been caught napping. Ball swung in. Could move up a gear here. Can he get on the end of this? He's through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Aims beyond the defence. Now it's Doku. He is through
That's
here.
good play from him.
Flashes it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That pass isn't the best. And it's made its way to him. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It's a promising position. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
It's a pretty loose pass. That is ended up in no man's land. France still without a single shot on target. That is good alertness. Yaya Toure. He's got away. Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure! Goal! Fenerbahce! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
After 25 minutes is number 42.
Fenerbahce are in front now. The game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Cucurella receives it in a wide position. Played with speed from back to front. And here's Neymar. Cucurella. Ah, that's a fine interception.
France really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Played with finesse. Rice. Cafu. Koeman. Serginho. And it's McAllister. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Now, can they get him away? Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Fenerbahce with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
And he shoots! And that's a tidy finish.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Fenerbahce are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And it's Cucurella. Looking for a runner. Doesn't quite get there. That pass has been well intercepted. Neymar finding himself in space. This possibly the last play of the half. Quality ball. And that has put paid to that. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So let's get the ball rolling.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Serginho has it in a wide position. Driven in. Doku! Oh, he's hit the bar! And it's been hooked away. Serginho gets into a good position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great ball, and he's in here. Caught offside that time. And he's worked it through. He has found the way, takes a shot! And he's there to get it away. De Bruyne. Rice defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Pretty robust defending.
Zabani cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now he's running away. McAllister.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Yaya Toure. Doku has the space to scheme.
Substitution.
Fenerbahce can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Ødegaard. Not the most accurate pass. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And he's intervened well there. Saka in acres of space out wide. Saka looking for the far post. And that's the keeper's ball. Beckenbauer. Royce. Can he get it through? Now it's Royce.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is one way to stop him. And he's well positioned here, and he was alert to it. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Substitution in progress.
Martinez must save this. Wonderful save by Martinez. They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Real chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Shevchenko clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3 up.
Some resolute defending there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to play him in. Valverde. Beckenbauer does well to get it back. Throw in. He's being urged to shoot. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's only too happy to take that back. That's a cute ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Koeman. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. He's looking wide. Shevchenko picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot!
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's picked his way through. Looking for options for move. And the finish! And that's in. Deep, deep into injury time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
And that will be it. France perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, how will we look?